Hey everybody, it's Maria, and we are going to make lemon curd. Lemon curd sounds difficult, but if you take your time, it's really, really easy. This is a great springtime recipe. It's so fresh and wonderful. You could also make it into lime curd. So I'm gonna start with a cup of Swerve, and I'm also going to add a half a cup of lemon juice. And we're gonna use fresh lemons because it just makes it so much better. And you'd want a nice sifter underneath to catch all of the seeds and whatnot. Make sure it's not too hot and add your eggs, whisk, whisk, whisk. And you're gonna add a stick of butter. You could use coconut oil if you are dairy free. Don't rush this, otherwise you're gonna end up with scrambled eggs that taste like lemon. Slowly that butter will be melting. And I'm gonna add the zest, about a tablespoon. If you do happen to overcook it a little bit, this is gonna catch any curdled eggs. As you can see, the custard is getting thicker and thicker and thicker, and it's gonna happen pretty fast. So you're gonna wanna maybe lift it up so it's not overcooking. Pour it right into the strainer, and having it over that bowl of ice will help chill it. I'm gonna put this in the fridge while we get our pound cake made. Start with a cup of Swerve, and I usually use Swerve confectioners just because of the texture of it. And now we're going to add a cup of butter. If you are dairy sensitive, feel free to use coconut oil. Coconut oil is great in dessert recipes just because it makes it naturally that much sweeter. If you don't have a stand mixer, I gotta tell you, I use it just about every single day now. My mother-in-law gave me one for my birthday, and I am ever so grateful for it. I love it, love it, love it. And while that's whipping, I'm going to add a cup of unsweetened almond milk. You could use unsweetened cashew milk. Now I'm going to add 10 eggs. Yes ma'am, 10 eggs. Just plop those right on in there. I'm gonna start adding in my dry ingredients. Almond flour, coconut flour, baking powder, my spices, along with a little bit of salt. Some people are like, you add salt to desserts? Yes, salt is a flavor enhancer. It makes things even sweeter without having to add so much sweetness. And I'm gonna add some almond extract. You could use lemon extract if you wanted to. And while that's mixing away, I'm going to grease a loaf pan. So I'm gonna take a stick of butter and I'm gonna grease this really well. You could use, again, coconut oil or coconut oil spray. You could make it in cute little loaf pans. You could make these into cupcakes if you wanted to. You just have to make sure that you don't bake it for as long as what the recipe calls for. All right, that looks great. And I'm gonna put this big loaf pan in for a total of an hour or 10 minutes.